Welcome. This practice is known as open monitoring, whereas other practices have as a focal point an object like the breath or part of the body to have as the object of attention. And then when the mind wanders, which it will and will again, to gently bring it back to help stabilize attention and to notice mind wandering. This practice begins with that instruction, but then has us open up to be receptive and present and a witness to whatever comes along, whether it's sounds or things that pass before us if our eyes are open, or even thoughts or feelings, because they all come and go. And this is a practice in witnessing what comes and goes so that we might find ourselves a little bit more steady in the midst of a very changing and uncertain environment. Because the witnessing, that aspect of our knowing, is somewhat independent of what comes and goes. And there's a stability and a deep knowing and trust that resides in that way of being present for our experience. So, let us bring ourselves into a posture that's upright and stable. As we lower or close the eyes, whichever you prefer, resting attention on the sensations of the body sitting as you breathe. And taking 3 slower, deeper breaths, as that can be helpful for establishing a steadier, more stable witness. By breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in a little slower, a little deeper. And breathing out a little fuller, slow, steady, a full exhalation, almost squeezing out the air. Breathing in and breathing out. Resting attention on now the sensations of the breath, whatever they may be in this moment, shallow, choppy. It may feel pleasant, unpleasant. The witnessing aspect of our nature has no preferences, really. It's witnessing whatever's arising. And here we are directing our attention to the sensations of the breath flowing through the body. For the sensations themselves will come and go. Perhaps a tension in the neck, butterflies in the stomach, an ache in the heart, chest. Then we expand the field of awareness around the body, around the breath, to notice sounds. We're listening for sounds, almost as if hearing for the first time. And indeed, these sounds we've never heard before. Not really. And so this is where our attention turns. The temperature of the air caressing the skin. It's always been here, but now we're aware a little bit more, perhaps. Warm, cool, neither, gently making contact, coming, going. We're interested. You see, where we direct our attention, we in some ways limit where our attention might otherwise randomly and gratuitously go. That doesn't serve us so well. And so now, as if we were a tree or a mountain, planted, grounded, steady, we observe the comings and goings of whatever it is that we notice for the next few minutes as we breathe. aware, open, receptive. There may be a feeling that's unpleasant. We notice it. It shifts, it changes. There may be a thought about something. We notice it. It's gone. And we can always return to the breath to anchor us, to steady us if we find ourselves pulled away, caught, lost. And we can also have this more open, stance that we return to as well. The two work well together. Breathing in and breathing out. And when you're ready, with an awareness of doing so, lifting the gaze, opening the eyes, wishing you all the best.